Hello, welcome back to the channel. This week we are staying on Loch Fyne in a wee place called Furness just outside Inveraray, and we're at the Ploughman's cottage. This place is unbelievable. We've got wood-fired hot tub, we've got a cold plunge, got a huge decking with fire pit with views out over Loch Fyne. We're going to be getting to Inveraray for a wee walk about the shops to see them. We're also going to be going to the incredible Ocho for some lunch down in Inveraray as well. Stick along and see what I get up to. Right, so we've just arrived, it's Friday night. Let me give you a very quick tour because I've got the family out in the van as always. But this place looks amazing. Big kitchen diner. I love all the wood, I love the high ceilings and the exposed beams. Cosy living room. Had to come in and get the fire on the go right away. And over here, this is magic. A wee dram selection, and it says here, please feel free to enjoy a wee dram for a small selection. All we ask is that you make a charitable donation to the honesty box. How good is that? And through here you've got the bathroom. Now it's Friday night and it's dark, but out there is the woods and stuff, and you've got this big roll top bath, which is fantastic. And if somebody wants to sit and watch you have a bath, you can do that as well. And then you've got this shower. I love the tiles down here. My wee boy is going to love that shark. He is shark daft. And then around here you've got the toilet with a 3D West Coast of Scotland map. It's just stunning. The minute I opened the door to come in here, and I'm in a bit of a rush because I don't like leaving the family in the van for too long while I get my initial shots, and it's a bit dark so the lighting's not the best anyway, but I like to sort of rush around. But as soon as I opened the door I was like, wow. And this is the bedroom. Look at this. It's called the Ploughman's Cottage. There's a plough up there and you can put in any puns you want about a bedroom and ploughing. I'm not going to be so immature to do that, but I'll let you make your mind up on that. The bed is enormous. It is beautiful. Let me sit still and get a wee look around. But it is fantastic. When you think of a country cottage, this is a proper country cottage. Exposed brickwork, Scottish stags. Aye, tremendous. This is going to be amazing. There's a hot tub outside as well, but we'll catch that in the morning. I'm going to go and get the family in, and I'm going to get myself a beer because I've been dying for one. We'll catch up with you shortly. Hello, so we're all settled in. We have just got all the bags in. We've got the Wayne down to get to sleep, and I've just been sitting having a beer, and we've got the fire on, and it's a smart TV, so you can get your favourite YouTube channel on the telly as well. Don't know how to explain it, but this place is just so homely. Like the minute you step in you feel as if it's like yours. I mean, obviously it isn't, but as I was bringing the bags in, my partner came in with my son and running back and forth getting all the bags, and as she came in she's like, you know, this is like just the perfect like cottage. Like if you were to have your own holiday home, this is exactly how you would want it. There is a huge amount of attention to detail. I'll show you more of that tomorrow. But for the night I'm going to have a beer, maybe a whiskey. I'm going to sit and watch the fire and just relax, and I'll catch up with you in the morning and show you the rest of this place in daylight. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. What a sleep I had. That bed is so comfy. It is huge as well, so really enjoyed that. Already looking forward to getting back into it tonight and listening to this bird song. Absolutely amazing. So going to come and give you a wee tour of the outside area. So this is where you come to the sort of kitchen dining area. You come out here, it's got nice wee lights, you've got a fire pit, you've got a couple of seats, and when you're sat here, that's your view out to Loch Fyne. You then come down here to the wee garden area, and you've got your sign here for the nature trail and the hot tub. Now to be fair, That's the entirety of the nature trail for what I can see. But when you've got a 3-year-old child
And that's actually quite exciting, so he's been enjoying that. And then this is the sort of bigger garden area here, and down here is what I'm after, the hot tub. So it's a wood fired hot tub now. I like a wood fired hot tub because one, it's better for the environment, and number two, I love the smell of the wood fire in the air when you're sat in here. But there's no way you're getting about it. They're merry a faff than a normal one. It's a bit of a pain that you have to come down and light the fire and that sort of stuff. You like to just sort of press a button and go, but get it up and running and they're good basically. So just a wee bit of hassle in the morning, and it's just filling up here. You've got a tap and it's filling up very slowly. We've had it on for a wee while and it's just sort of starting to get there. No, I'm a massive fan of that, to be honest, having to fill my own hot tub, which is first world problems if I've ever heard it, but you kind of want to turn up and just kind of go, or maybe just light the fire and go, whereas that's going to take a couple of hours. So not the best, but listen, when you've got a hot tub and you've got views out over Loch Fyne where you can sat here and you've got a wee burn that's coming down the hill, it's going to be incredible. So it's going to be worth it, but just a point or two off for having to fill it myself and that sort of stuff. And then you've got the rest of the garden here. That bit in there is where the roll top bath looks out as well, so I think I'll be getting a bath later just for the sake of it. And you come up here and you've also got something else that I like. You have got a cold plunge, and as you can see it's nearly full already. That was empty. I gave it a wee swish out to clean it out and I'm getting that filled up. So I'm going to be going for the hot tub into the cold plunge, and even if you don't go for the hot tub to the cold plunge, I do like a cold plunge anyway, so I'm absolutely buzzing for that. Now the only thing it would make that even better again is if this shed was a wee sauna and you can go for the sauna to the cold plunge, but I think I'm getting ridiculous, asking for a bit too much. Then you come up here and you've got a couple of wood stores. This one, don't actually know how you access it, or if maybe you're just no meant to access it, quite frankly. And then you've got this other one here, which is padlocked closed, so I presume the people that have the cottage just get access and give you your wood and things. And then you've got a wee building here that says Farmhouse B&B. I don't know if it's open anymore or if it's still a thing, maybe it's just an older building, but it actually looks pretty cool as well. And then this is where we came up last night in the dark, and this is your parking space that you've got out here, and this is the road that we came up. Dead easy to find. Being a GoPro you probably can't see, but down at the lock you can see houses. That's a main road, so you're literally just coming up a wee track for a very short amount of distance. And this is the cottage for the front. Again, you can see another sort of plough thing there. It is called the Ploughman's cottage, but I love it, honestly. As I said, I came in and got this stuff put in last night, and I got the photos and stuff, and I messaged my partner like, it's incredible. And then I got them and she came in and she's looking about and she's like, this is perfect. If you imagine a farmhouse cottage, or if I imagine a sort of farmhouse style cottage or a country cottage, this is it. This is what I would expect it to be. It's genuinely perfect in both phases right away. Just felt at home, felt relaxed. It's got loads of wee touches as well. My wee boy's running about mad just now, but I'll take you in and I'll show you. But the photo, just about everything, to be perfectly honest with you. So buzzing. Going to let these get filled up, going to go in and get a cup of tea and get my breakfast, got the fire lit already, and I'll catch up with you in a wee bit. So it's the afternoon and the sun has decided to make an appearance in between showers. We're going to take a wee drive down into Inveraray. We're only a short drive away from there, so I've just come down to the hot tub and I put some more logs in it, and we'll shut that air, and we'll hope that by the time we get back this is hot. It's been gone for a couple of hours now. I don't actually know how long. It's definitely no cold anymore, but it's also definitely no warm. So I'm not a fan of these whatsoever, but I'm a fan of this place. Absolutely stunning. You can hear the birds in the trees, you can hear the wee burn running down there, you can see Loch Fyne. It's just absolutely incredible. So let's head into Inveraray and see what we got up to there. There we go, we've arrived in Inveraray and the church bells are ringing. The sun is shining, which is why I've got the sunglasses on, but it's also raining every 2 seconds as well. So typical Scottish spring weather, or just typical Scottish weather in general. But let's go a wee walk about and see the shops and stuff in Inveraray. Just parked in here where the big sort of main car park is at the back of the church. We'll head through this arch and we'll take a wee walk up the town. So this is the wee Inveraray pier, and you can park here as well. Public toilets. You've got the bridge that comes into the town. Behind those trees is Inveraray Castle, and up there's the wee lookout. You can go a walk up there, quite an easy walk. I think it's called Dunnakirk, but my Gaelic is absolutely rotten, so don't take my word for it. But it's something like that. And this is the wee town. It's a lovely wee town. Monochrome is it you call it, because of the black and white. Same as me with my fleece. But we've got a sweetie shop, pharmacies, a whisky shop. There's another whisky shop up there. Loads of wee gift shops, cafes. At the top there on the left, the George Hotel as well. So let's get a wee look inside the shops. Let's start with Sweet Memories, the sweetie shop. It's got loads of old-fashioned sweeties on there. Let's get a wee look inside.
Popping candy and a pool.
There we go, the Wayne got some bits and I got some cola bottles. Absolutely love cola bottles, although my missus says these are the worst one in that shop, the amount of selection, and I get these. Let me know if you like these. I love soft gums. Let's see what else we can see in the other shops. We're going to go in here to Ocho for some lunch. One of your favourite places in general, not just here. The food is incredible. The menu at Ocho is always changing with the seasons, and they also have regular themes like seafood tasting menus. I started with a ham hock croquettes with piccalilli puree. I then had the chicken and chorizo bun with coleslaw, and this was sensational. We also had the tabbouleh, pita bread, pero couscous and tzatziki to share. These were light, refreshing and full of flavour, perfect for spring. That was amazing. The food in Ocho never disappoints, always beautiful, plates always look incredible as well. You have to come here, even come here just for it. It's a lovely drive up here for Glasgow or anywhere else, but the food is amazing. Let's get a wee wander. Just giving you a wee look. This is the George Hotel next door to Ocho. Ocho's literally right there, and then you come in here and this is the beer garden. It's obviously closed now, but this is a fantastic beer garden. Won awards, there's loads of tables in that in here. The bar's open, there's food, there's often live music in here, and you've got the lock right outside. Genuinely, I show Inveraray on here all the time, so you're probably getting bored of it, but I love it. It's one of my favourite wee places, and all the people are always so nice as well, always had a great time. Aye, love it. So let's go a wee walk. I'm not going up here now because it's closed, but that wee white van that you see there at the end of the pier, that's Inveraray Seafood Shack. In my opinion, the best seafood shack in Scotland, and I've been to most of them. 2 Italian guys, Even and Claudio, and they're cooking the freshest seafood. They go out in their own wee boat, get the langoustines, and they come back and they cook it with a bit of Italian flair. You need to get the scallops if you come here. You also need to get the langoustines, and you need to eat their focaccia. It is out of this world, so I'm heartbroken that it isn't open this weekend, or I'd have been stuffing my face in there as well. But hey ho, I met the guys that were on their way to the George to watch the rugby and have a few beers, so it was good at least I got to see them. But aye, let's go a wee wander and see what's up here. Let's also see how many more times I can say let's go a wee wander. Got a wee whisky shop. Be rude not to take a wee look in here. This wee shop had lots of different spirits as well as other interesting bits and bobs. I didn't get a chance to speak with the owner, but he was talking to another customer and he had lots of knowledge about the products. Got a wee gift shop here, and we've got like a wee outdoor shop there for jackets and wellies and stuff like that as well. Over here you've got Brambles of Inveraray, which is like a wee sort of cafe place as well. Do a nice breakfast. And you've also got Campbell Coffee, which is shut now but about to open back up. And you've got the fish and chips there, which is decent as well. Can't beat fish and chips when you're at the seaside. And then you've got McIntyre's, which again is like sort of country wear and footwear and things like that as well. You've got a wee convenience shop, and you've got another whisky shop. No such thing as too many whisky shops. And then here, the George Hotel. I've raved about the George Hotel too many times on here, but I love it, especially a Friday and Saturday night. Live music, good atmosphere in the main bar, and then here in the wee bar you've got live sports, and the people will be in there now watching the rugby, where unfortunately Scotland are getting humped with Ireland, which is not good, but aye, what a place, love it. Gutted I'm not going in for a pint if I'm being perfectly honest with you. And then up here, you've got, I can't remember if that used to be the old church or whatever, but you've got the famous Inveraray jail, which is in here, and you can go in. Never actually been in myself. I'm always trying to avoid jails rather than paying to get in them. I think it's relatively steep as well, but probably really interesting, probably worthwhile, but no my cup of tea. So right next to the jail, there's the wee magic cupboard, an honesty box, and it says, once upon a Highland day you found this box along your way. Open the door and take a peek, a touch of magic, sweet and unique. Homemade treats priced fair and true. Please leave payment when you're through. Your kindness helps the magic stay in the wee magic cupboard, day by day. Look at this. Loads of wee things. Wee sort of sweetie bars. You can scan to pay by a QR card, even code, which is good. Taco seasoning, big cookies, cakes. You've even got things down here like Nature's Botox. I could probably be doing with some of that myself, but amazing how good is that. Love coming across the honesty box. If I hadn't just had a big lunch, I would definitely be buying one of the big cookies. So come and check that out if you're in Inveraray, right next to the jail. Right, let's get a look inside this whisky shop. The second whisky shop is a bit bigger than the first, and there's lots to choose from miniatures all the way to their own bottles. I spoke with a guy working there. He was very helpful, telling me about the different whiskies available and a bit about their bottling company. So that was really interesting. I could have spent all day in a wee whisky shop like that, and the guy working there was lovely, dead helpful, just asking him about the stuff that they do. But they buy their spirit for some of the different distillers, and they then put it into casks to age, and they've got their own bottling plant as well, so really interesting. And they've got the only full collection, it's Bunnahabhain, and I think he said it's 1965, and it's the only one in the world, and they've got the wee certificate on the wall to prove that it's the only whole collection. And if you want to buy it, it's £100,000, which is a wee bit outside my price range, so maybe just get a wee miniature instead. There we go, a wee wander round Inveraray, some lovely food at Ocho, but we're now going to go back to the cottage and hope that the hot tub has warmed up. Let's see. Oh, how nice is this? Cheers. It's lovely, you can just hear that wee burn from past the whole time, so relaxing. And the birds in the trees as well, they've calmed down a wee bit, but this morning the birds were out of this world, so I'm going to sit here for a wee bit. Might even have a fire here the night, potentially, depending what time the Wayne goes to sleep. It also fancy one of the big nice baths in there as well, so we'll see what we can fit in when getting the Wayne to sleep and everything else. But for now, I'm going to just sit here, enjoy my beer, and enjoy my view behind you, Loch Fyne in the sun going on the hills. So I'll catch up with you soon. May as well open the champagne. Cheers. Oh my god, I tell you what, these wood-fired hot tubs are definitely not as convenient as a normal one, but see when you're sat here, get a wee beer, and you've got this surrounding you, all the lovely wee lights, and you've got the nice wee whiff of smoke in the air. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Unreal. Genuinely feel like the happiest guy in the world right now. Me and my missus were talking like, this is obviously my idea of heaven. This is the whole reason I've got a channel like this, is I've always went travelling places like this and all around Scotland, and it's obviously what I'm passionate about. But see, when you're sat here, you feel like you won the lottery. And if I won the lottery tomorrow, this is exactly what I would buy, is somewhere like this, a wee babbling brook behind me. The smell of wood smoke in the air, lovely wee lights, fresh Scottish air, apart from the bit smoke that I've caused, to be fair. In a hot tub, and a beer. Just doesn't get much better for me, to be honest. So I'm going to sit here, going to enjoy my beer. I'm going to just do nothing but listen to that wee brook behind us. And then I'll catch up with you when I go back inside, which will probably be to get round the fire in the house and have a whiskey. But I'll see you then. So I absolutely love this. This wee sign out on the terrace. Turn the magic on and you do this. Wait till you see this. How class is that? This place is just out of this world. Honestly, love it. I've been loads of places, I've been loads of amazing places. I've loved pretty much every one of them. People ask me that sometimes as well, how come there's never anywhere that's shite on your videos? Well, the answer is I've been some shite places. I don't show them. I'm not in the business of giving somebody a hard time unless it's really, really deserved, and I'm not in the business of showing shite places, because where does that get you? So anywhere I've been that's shite, it's just never made the channel. But anywhere that's good, like here, absolutely does. And this place is just, you can probably tell my big stupid face, I can't actually express enough how much I love it. It's incredible, so good. Good afternoon. It is Sunday afternoon. We have just had a lazy morning, really. Got up, had breakfast, cup of tea, watched a bit of telly. I just sort of potted around, listening to the bird sound, which was magical. So we are up and ready, and we're going to go to Loch Fyne, which is about a 20-minute drive the other direction. Inveraray's that way, Loch Fyne's that way. And just a wee bit of a look about, just go to the shops and get some supplies, which is more beer, because I've drank pretty much all my beer. I've got the hot tub fueled up as well, that's nice and hot already. So when we come back, I'll be getting myself in there with the Wayne, and I'll be going for a cold plunge as well. But let's see what we got up to in Loch Fyne, which I don't think will be much, to be honest, but I'll take you with me anyway. Sorry, I didn't actually take you to Loch Fyne with me. It was raining, so we literally just went to the co-op and back again. I presume you didn't want to see that. So we came back and the wee man wanted in the hot tub, so we went down there and played in there for a while. And now I'm filling up the cold plunge, and I'm going to brave the cold in here. I love cold water swimming in that anyway, but this will be good. Same as I say all the time, feel dead anxious before you do. It's been a wee while since I've been in the cold water. Last time was Bide sauna, and it wasn't terrible, that was in the sea, but this is going to be cold, especially just after a hot tub, so let's see what this is like. Fucking hell. Jesus. Right, it's cold already. Fuck me. Let's get in a hot tub now. Oh Jesus, that was cold. Let's get back in the hot tub for a heat. Oh, let's get in this hot tub. That was Baltic. Absolutely Baltic. Oh my god. That's much better. I love the cold water, but a hot tub's better. There's no two ways about it. Good fun. Good that you've got that there as well. A wee sauna would be perfection. You'd never want to leave already. Don't want to leave, but it's the rain's cleared off a wee bit, and you can sort of see the view across Loch Fyne there. So I'm going to defrost in here for a wee bit. Then we're going to go in the house and have dinner. I think it's a steak dinner the night, so I'll catch up with you later on. There we go, dinner is served. Steak, mushrooms, onions, green beans and wee totties. Dynamite. That dinner was superb. We've just been sitting about chatting afterwards, but I think it's about time that I had a wee dram for this wee corner. I love this feature in here, I think it's class. And I'm thinking I'm actually going to go for the Barra rum. I've never had it before. I've had Argyll from the Isle rum, and I sort of drank it straight like a whiskey, and it was class, so I think I'm going to do the same with that. Let's see what it's like.
Oh, it smells amazing. Really fruity. Wow, that's beautiful. Never seen this before. I've been to Barra. The distillers was shut when we visited, but Isle of Barra Distilleries, Island Dark Rum. Really, really nice. Flavour on that's fucking nuts, quite frankly. I didn't know what else to say, but it's amazing. Well, cheers. Gonna sit here, enjoy this by the fire, and I'll catch up with you in the morning. Good morning. It is Monday morning and it is unfortunately time to check out, but before I do, I want to take you around and show you some of the wee sort of touches in here that just make it absolutely perfect. So I'm going to start in here. This place is dog friendly. These are always asking me if it's dog friendly. It's got a wee station with your toilet bags, some wee snacks for the dog, a towel for the dog, and a wee dog's arse to hang it on as well. Down here you've got wee bowls for the dog as well, and you've also got some throws here if you're sat out there. Now obviously I would love the weather to be amazing, but a lot of the time it isn't. But there's a magic in that in Scotland as well. It's good that you can sit out there, you can have the fire on, you can sit in the chair with your blanket around you, and you can watch the rain sort of coming down everywhere as well. Even into the kitchen, it's probably the best stock kitchen for anywhere I've been. You've got all the pots and pans that you would ever need. You have got loads of knives, a knife sharpener as well, which is important because a lot of the time when you come away there isn't any sharp knives. Up here you've got your teas and coffees, your coffee pods for your wee machine, and up here most importantly you've got a wee cocktail kit as well, which was not put to use this weekend, but quite handy if you're coming away. And then here, I keep going on with this, and I know it's such a simple addition, but the wee dram corner is absolutely brilliant. And then if you come into the bedroom, in here there's a couple of smart touches, including up here on the roof. If you watch this, it is a Velux window, but you can control it from down here on the bed, where you press this at the side of the bed and it opens up the roof light, or the roof window, whatever you want to call it. How cool is that? You've also got Wi-Fi, which is important, although I did have phone signal as well, so good that you've got that, to be fair, but you're not exactly without anything. You've got Sonos speakers all throughout. You've obviously got the cold tub, the hot tub as well outside. It's just class, just absolutely class. I've loved it, and as I said, I'm devastated to be checking out. So, going to get on the road. My trip isn't over. I'm going to head and hopefully go and do a bit of fishing for my birthday today, so I've got a pass for that. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Ross for having us. I'll put the link down in the description below. Cannot recommend enough that you guys come and visit here. I have loved it. I'll see you on the next one.